Talking about the weather. One time, one of my friends at school actually wore 7 layers in winter. 7 layers. I only have 2. I'm not doing this right. Hi guys, my name is Doig-Thorne. I'm an actress, presenter and influencer, and I'm so excited to be in the squad. We know people from all around the world, and each country has their own stereotypes. For us Brits, the list is endless. Today I'm going to tell you some of my favourite things that are so typically British. Wearing summer clothes and sunglasses the second that the sun comes out. Stripping off at the first sign of a ray of sunshine is such a British thing to do. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is. If the sun is out and it feels warm, we will strip for the occasion. If the sun is shining in the winter, you can be sure to find some brave chap wandering the streets in just a pair of shorts and no top. Don't know how he does it. Putting the kettle on in a crisis. We do not need an excuse to put the kettle on. If there's a crisis, or if we're celebrating, or someone just comes to visit, the first thing that we do is put the kettle on for a nice cup of tea. Now, some Brits are very, very particular in how their tea should be made. Now, some people get really angry if tea isn't made correctly. It's totally understandable. It's an art. Loving royal family. Us Brits love the tradition and the spectacle of the royal family. And let's face it, it's hard not to, as they are quite heavily ingrained in our society. From birth, we have stamps with the Queenie's face on, money with her face on. Our passports are issued in her name, and if you went to a Church of England school, she is also the head of the C of E. I mean, we also sing the national anthem at school, the Christmas speech, the list goes on and on. Our Queenie, good old Liz, well, she's had over 60 years on the throne, and she's pretty cool too. She actually drives around in her own Land Rover. Respect. Having a Sunday roast dinner. One of the most iconic things about Britain is a Sunday roast dinner. Sunday is not a proper Sunday unless we have a good roast. And it's our favourite meal of the week. Roast chicken, beef, pork, gammon or lamb, it doesn't matter what meat. Us British just love a Sunday roast. Roast potatoes and Yorkshire puddings are also a must. Talking about the weather. We talk about the weather as often as we say sorry. We're a pretty small island and our weather is very, very unpredictable. One day it can be warm enough for summer clothes and sunglasses, but the next it can be cold enough for overcoats and central heating. We've had heat waves in November and snow in July. Luckily, we are always prepared as we love to layer it up. One time, one of my friends at school actually wore 7 layers in winter. 7 layers. I only have 2. I'm not doing this right. Eating a full English breakfast. Now, we all love a good fry-up. From my experience, having travelled around quite a bit, the best place to get a full English breakfast is, obviously, England. Countries abroad try their very best to accommodate us, but in my opinion, they never seem to get it quite right. Saying sorry all the time. Us Brits pride ourselves on being polite and using our manners. However, we do have a tendency to go overboard and apologise for everything. Sorry, was that right? Cool. We apologise even when we're not wrong. We still end up saying sorry. Why is this though? I mean, I can't even keep track of the amount of times that I've apologised to an inanimate object like a door for walking into it. Biscuit dunking. Dunking biscuits in tea is serious business in Britain. There's even a website dedicated to the practice. Why am I not surprised? According to those that have taken the Great Tea Dunking Survey, the plain digestive is our favourite biscuit to dunk. I myself prefer the bourbon. It's superior. Dunking biscuits is fine when it comes to digestive, bourbons, custard creams, or the mighty hobnob. However, it's quite a different story if you have bought lesser known biscuits and tried the dunk. There is nothing worse than losing your biscuit in a fresh cup of tea. Many people try to save it and grab it quickly, and if you're lucky, you'll be successful. But a lot of people just aren't quick enough. They'll let it sink. The only problem with the sinking strategy is that you have a tendency to forget that it's there, get to the end of your cup of tea and just end up with a soggy lump of biscuit straight in the face. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope that you liked hearing these things that are so stereotypically British. Don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for new videos. See you next time.